Well, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Talking a little low today. We're at our local Sam's, and I wanted to give you an update. Everybody's talking about the food shortages and the supply shortages. They're also talking about toilet paper shortages. Well, we just got here, so we're going to walk through here, and you can walk with us. And I can tell you that our local Sam's is completely out of toilet paper. This is where they said it. We'll go back there and check too. All these tissues, these bath tissues, they are absolutely empty. But we're going to make a walk through here and kind of see if there's any other reductions in foods and supplies, because I think the panic's starting to set in again, and this is exactly what happened on the last go around when they started talking about the pandemic and the locking the state down. This is what it looked like. And as we were walking in, I can hear people in their buggies saying, "We got to go check for toilet paper." It's like everybody's trying to gather it all up, and it's gone. So we'll see what else we got. We did get some more liquid to wash clothes. Kelly wanted to come to Sam's today because she needed to get some more Equal.
And coffee creamer.
And coffee creamer. It's cheaper here than at our Walmart. You get more in a container.
Yeah, this whole thing's only $5.98.
Yeah, it's $5.98 for that Coffee Mate. The one at Walmart, it's 50 cents cheaper than this, but you get half the amount.
Right.
So this is where the cost saving is. All right, follow with us. I'll keep the video on, and you can kind of look at what's going on over here. And I gotta get my diet green tea, because I am out of it. I can do without it. Since we're here, we might as well get it. We got enough spaghetti sauce here. Still good on that. The Alfredo pasta sauce is now empty.
That's hard to find a lot.
It
when
is.
It sells out.
It really is. Let's see, the Italian hair pasta sits here, and I was empty. Still good on the Boy or D's. Velveeta shells and cheese is still good. Cracker Barrel. Sharp white cheddar macaroni. The shells and cheese cups, they're gone. We'll make our rounds to this side. Looks like our French's mustard. This was stocked the other day. That's empty. Still good on the ketchup. You can also get these large containers of mustard as well, if that's something you're needing. We're gonna get another chunk light tuna, a pack of that. And you can see that this one's going down. This is the premium albacore for $11.78 for a pack, and that's almost depleted. Now the Sam's website shows that all of their Spam is out of stock. And in the store, this is where the Spam Classic is, and it is out of stock in the store as well. At least it's not, I don't know what they got in the back, guys, but it's not in the front to sell. Vienna sausages have their pallet is a half a pallet, So I'm not sure if they have another pallet of this, but that's where we are with that. Mayo is still good here. Organic beef broth. Seems like that is gone. Chili without beans, none left. Still holding strong on the Tabasco. And this is the aisle for the diced tomatoes, the 12 pack. And it's empty. Now don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of stuff here. But I think now we're starting to see the rush to get the necessary items to fulfill their storage needs before we go into lockdown, if that is the case. And if the cases are real or if they're not real, I don't think it'll make a difference to the state. They're going to do what they want to do. No kosher petite deals. That shelf is empty. Let's see what we're coming up on here. Italian dressing. Who would have thunk? It's out. And it could be inventory issues too, with them not getting what they're ordering. I do know Walmart told me that they actually can't place orders due to COVID. They have to get what's brought into them at our Walmart store. So I'm not sure if that affects Sam's as well. As far as spices here, in large quantity, unlike our Walmart, they're pretty full on that. So there's no reduction in the spices. Someone has asked that question, so I figured I'd put that up there for them so they can see. You can't get bulk salt here, but if you want to get iodized salt, you have to get it in these 4-pound boxes. And I don't really store a whole lot of iodized salt, so I have the other salt as well. I think we're good on that. I'm gonna roll on down and give you this is our sugar, so we're good on the sugar. Still quite a bit of that, as well as the flour. No issues with those. And if you need flour to bake with, get you some and get it stored up. Because I remember on the last one, they were out of the baking flour. Our spring water, the natural spring water pallets are gone. There is some of this. Well, they got ample water now. I think everybody's gotten the amount of water that they need on the last go around. Breads are doing well. Huh?
I guess they don't have much sugar.
I'm not sure. Now, if you're hungry for a rotisserie chicken, they got them here. They got a lot. Only $4.98. Anybody up for an Angus beef or ribeye roast boneless? It's $77.50. Not me, I'm not. And they got these are only $280.50. Wow. I actually know people buy these. I don't think we're affected by the meat yet. So we've got quite a bit of meat at our Sam's location. Lots of family pork chop packs. Try to get you a price here. On this one here, this pack is $19.94 for 10 pounds. Is that expensive for you guys? Let me know what your prices are. And the pork stew meat is $1.98 a pound. So this 5.38 pound pack it'll be for $10.65. So we can see the butchers in there cutting away at the meat. So they're busy. A lot of people are stocking today. It's Saturday. A lot of stocking going on today. Kelly cooked this a while back. Pork loin filet, and talk about delicious. Everybody was ranting and raving over it. The price on this was 3.12 pounds, so it cost $14.91. A little bit higher than what we normally buy, but it sure was worth it.
But I like it because it's wrapped in bacon and seasoned already.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Very good. Pepper crusted pork loin filet wrapped in applewood smoked bacon. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Now the milk, we still have milk, but our 1% milk is gone. Our skim milk is gone. As far as eggs, we're still doing good on eggs, I think. Lots of cases. Now they're not limiting anyone, so there's not like a limit, one per person on anything that we've seen as of yet. Looks like we got not too much of the Irish Spring well. So that's getting empty. As far as our frozen section, doesn't look like there's any shortages here either. Now they've rerouted how we can walk around in Sam's, how you can get to the checkout counters. It used to be all wide open. Now they got a routine set up that gets everybody, forms everybody into a line, and there's certain ways that you can walk when you come inside of Sam's. You can't just go into the checkout area. And for the ones that are on keto, Sam's has started selling cauliflower crust white pizza. Really helps. And they sell something in a bag, which is cauliflower rice with a blend with maple vinaigrette. It goes for $9.98.
And this is healthy too.
Or you can get the cauliflower pizza bowls for $11.98. And the Brussels sprout and applewood bacon with honey butter glaze. Now everybody likes the candy aisle. Pick you up a box of 48 Snickers, $32.28. This is my favorite. I love the M&Ms with peanuts. You can get that 48 count for $32. They're not lacking on the candy aisle, I can promise you that. Lots of good. I hope I'm not making someone hungry for a good old Hershey's chocolate bar. Or if your preference is the York candies, I got quite a bit of that. And of course the Almond Joys and the Mounds. You gotta have a Kit Kat every once in a while. Yep, they are full. Need a bag of 500 suckers? It'll cost you $13.12. And this out here too is a full. And quite frankly, what's funny is we never come down this aisle when we come to Sam's. Never do. Who remembers the old ding dongs from a long time ago? That was my favorite as a kid, and I paid for it. Now we're getting into the other aisle. There's lots and lots of candy. Bulk packs of chewing gum, bubble gum in the case, in the bucket. Now, a lot of these people A lot of businesses come and get the bulk items because they'll stick it in their offices and for people to eat on. And don't forget about them little ones. Make sure you stocked up on your diapers if you can. I can remember back in the day when we were raising these kids, when it was time to get a pack of diapers, it was tough. They're so expensive. So that's one of those items that's really hard to stock up on some people, especially the ones that are on a budget like we were. That pretty much sums up our Sam's trip. I'll show you where we are on our food supplies here, and what's stocked at Sam's and what's not stocked at Sam's. And on a serious note, Les with Lone Star Pioneering is dealing with a medical issue with his fur baby. His cat, Blackie, that he loves so much, started getting sick last night, and I'm sure some of you know it. He did a live today, so I'd ask you to go look at his live. He had to send Blackie to the vet because of an issue with the blockage, and he couldn't relieve his bladder, and the bladder was the size of a grapefruit. So we got Blackie into the vet, and he's going to be under observation. They did do the catheter and drain his bladder, and there was a blockage, and they're trying to clear it with fluids. So we're praying really hard for Blackie and Les and Teresa, because it sure is hard when you have to go through these things with these fur babies, the ones you love. Keep them in your prayers, guys. I really appreciate it. If you don't know what Les with Lone Star Pioneering is, go subscribe to his channel. He's just down to earth, lovable family, both of them. Les and Teresa, we love you guys, and you're definitely in our prayers. So until the next one, I hope everyone's well, everyone stay safe, and remember to prepare for the unknown.